Good morning. Perfect. Thank you all for your patience in waiting for the last bus to arrive. Settle down now, everybody in their seats. A sea of blue and green with a little bit of white in front. Perfect. My name is Pat Damer. I'm the Acting Director of the Office of Science, and on behalf of the Department of Energy and the Office of Science, we welcome you here today to the Grand Championship of the 2013 National Science Bowl. This year, more than 14,000 students participated, starting very early this year. They come from 49 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico. Those of you here today, your 115 teams of middle school and high school students are in the top 4% of those who competed nationwide. So congratulations to all of you. Our finalists today are from the middle school teams, Creekside Middle School in Carmel, Indiana. Raise your hands, kids. Very good. And Tacoma Park Middle School from Silver Spring, Maryland. The locals, raise your hands. Very good. In the high school championships, we have North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics from Durham, North Carolina. Hands up. Very good, kids. And Mira Loma High School in Sacramento, California. Congratulations to all of you for making it to the finals here in the National Building Museum. Before we begin today's competitions, I just want to take a moment to recognize all those who worked so hard to make today happen. We have about 125 local volunteers working this weekend's event, and we have about 5,000 volunteers who supported the regional competitions. I also want to recognize all of the parents, teachers, and coaches for the roles that they played in the lives of our competitors. Special thanks go to Jan Tyler. Where's Jan? There's Jan. Jan managed every detail of the finals competition this weekend, and she also oversaw all of the regional events, making sure that everything happened on time and in the place they should. Please join me in a well-deserved round of applause for everybody who helped make this happen. Excellent. So this year we have a brand new staging for the event, which is trendy and upscale. We also have in the back of the hall where you'll be eating lunch, the Office of Science traveling booth, and that contains a lot of information on the Office of Science and also the 10 laboratories that the Office of Science manages for the Department of Energy. I urge you to walk around and take a look at that as you're eating lunch, before, during, or after lunch. I have to say that one of those laboratories was my home for more than 20 years when I was doing research. They are wonderful places to work. When you go on to college and start your college career, you can actually go to those laboratories as a summer intern, and even later on, you might want to think of your career there. So walk by, take a peek at what's going on. Now, I'd like to welcome today's MC, David Zarin, to the podium, and we will officially begin today's competition. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Pat. It's nice to be back here. Is everybody having a good time this weekend here in Washington? Isn't it great? If you've been coming back year after year, you know that the stage here, the set, is a lot different than we've been used to, as Pat was saying. It has a Star Wars look to it. It just has a great look. And if you've never been in this building before, I know the first time I walked in here, I thought this is just like the Parthenon. Not a bad spot to come if you're having a final competition. You know, I don't know about you, but I was so happy when it rained this morning. I'm a television weatherman. And yesterday morning when the sun was out, all the meteorological signs were there that the rain was going to start late last night and extend into tomorrow morning, this morning. So when a forecast comes true and you're a weatherman, you give thanks. I have ruined more outdoor wedding receptions than you can count. People say, hey Dave, why don't you come out and help me shovel some of that partly cloudy off my driveway? You got a pretty thick skin when you're a weatherman, but I hope you made it here easily enough this morning that you have a safe trip back to where you have come from to join us here in Washington. Let me welcome you to the 23rd Annual National Science Bowl. We started back in 1991. Back then, a BlackBerry was still a fruit. A tweet was still just a sound that a bird made. Spam was still a canned meat. And bazinga wasn't yet in our vocabulary. Thank you, Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Since 1991, 1,800 high schools and over 1,000 middle schools have competed in the National Science Bowl. 200,000 young people like yourself have in these last 23 years gone through this experience. We have no Nobel laureates yet among that group, but it is just a matter of time. There are 575 of you here today, as Pat said, representing 69 high schools and 46 middle schools. And we're especially happy that we have 22 brand new high schools here and 25 new middle schools. Could we have all of the new folks stand up so we can recognize you? New teams, first time at the National Science Bowl. That's great. You look terrific. How many of you are making your first trip ever to Washington? First trip ever to Washington. I know from reading your bios that Nate Peters, who attends Matsu Career and Technical High School, is coming to the Science Bowl here, and this is the first time he has ever been outside of Alaska. Nate, I hope you're enjoying the nation's capital. And you know that, thank you. And you know, you just missed the cherry blossoms. About 10 days ago, they peaked. Of course, we thought they were going to peak about 3 weeks ago, but we meteorologists all believed that groundhog up in Pennsylvania who said we would get an early spring. It was not to be. And as all of my colleagues said, we are no longer going to trust that lying rodent up in Punxsutawney. That is it. I hope you've made some new friends over the past few days, that you add them to your Facebook. And one of the great things about being at National Science Bowl is the connections you'll continue to have. Schools come here year after year after year, and a lot of the letters that we get, now the emails and the tweets, say that this is one of the highlights of your life. This is a souvenir experience. You'll never forget this. Maybe it was the great food, which a lot of you love. Maybe it's staying out there at the 4-H center, even though it's not your bed at home and it might be a little uncomfortable. This upset your routine, but that's good. You're meeting new people, you're getting new experiences. Maybe you're experiencing an epiphany that changes your life. You're thinking of a new career because of what happened here at the National Science Bowl. And no matter what happened here, whether you finished at the top, whether you're taking home a trophy or not, because you won at your regional competitions, you are hometown heroes. People are going to be watching you on YouTube, and when you get home, I hope you're properly feted. Give yourselves a hand. You are all champions. All champions. I want to add my personal thanks to Jan Tyler. I come back year after year because Jan Tyler says to do it, and I say, yes, Jan, because she is a very disciplined and convincing woman. Jan is our Mother Superior, and I hope you've had a chance to talk with her over the past couple of days. If you have any issues, Jan takes care of them, and Jan, you're just terrific. Jan, where is she? She's right over there. Thanks for all you do. You know, I mentioned some of you have been here year after year after year. In our past 23 years, the schools that have been here the most, 14 times, count them, are Mira Loma, Mississippi School for Math and Science, and Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. Are you three here? Let's see you. Stand up so we can see these championship teams, Miraloma, Mississippi, and Thomas Jefferson. There they are. Our middle school competition has gone on not as long. In the past 12 years, the schools that have been here the most, Albuquerque Academy, 9 years, the Van Antwerp Middle School in New York, 8 years, and the Lux Middle School, 7 years. Will the three of you stand up, please? Lux, Van Antwerp, there they are, and Albuquerque Academy. We've got some great coaches out there. I'm sure you all think your coach is the best, and that's the way you should. The coaches that has been here the most, the Miraloma coach, James Hill, is here for his 14th year. Mr. Hill, where are you? Mr. Hill, thank you. What a great standard you set for us all. Before we start our competition, I always like to tell you the things that I find in your bios that were especially amusing and impressive. We have a brother and sister team here, Victoria and Christopher Pennington from the Northwest Early College High School in Texas. Where are our brother and sister? Are they here? They may be the first brother-sister team we've had in our history. And not only are you talented in science, you have so many other skills. Ashke Rajagopal from Lincoln East High School in Nebraska, his 4th time here, is also the National Geography B champ in the middle schools. Ashke, where are you? Congratulations, young man. And from the Mission San Jose High School in California, Krishna Barathala was a semifinalist in the Jeopardy Team Teen Tournament. I remember seeing him on television. Where is Krishna? Are you out there? Right there. Thank you. Some of you have better senses of humor than Conan O'Brien did the other night at the Correspondents' Dinner. You guys have great lines. A lot of you, it turns out, are here for more gustatory than cerebral reasons. Moritz Lang of Pullman High School in Pullman, Washington, says he does enjoy spending time with his teammates, but actually he just likes eating all the great Indian and Korean food that their mothers cook. I like your honesty. And speaking of food and other things, Ian Collins tells me that he likes to go for long walks on the beach in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Must be a lake there. His teacher, Lisa Berry, his coach, who has been teaching for 28 years and a coach all those years, Mrs. Berry, thank you, probably influenced the other fact he shared with me. Since her favorite show is The Big Bang Theory, Ian Collins quoted a line from Sheldon Cooper. He too has no problem believing that it is not butter. If you watch the show, you remember that line. There are some interesting talents that you have. Carolina Fiegelman from the Baldwin School of Puerto Rico says she is very proud of her ability to lick her elbow. Carolina, if it gets really, really dull up here, we might ask you to come out and demonstrate that. At the Los Alamos High School in New Mexico, Aaron Bao says he enjoys sharpening pencils and disturbingly throwing rocks off cliffs. We will give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that he is just studying parabolic trajectories for his next game of Angry Birds. This guy, I like your style. Rishabh Singh of West Windsor Plainsboro High School in New Jersey says that he is possibly the most interesting man in the world and puts the stud in study. Like that. All right. And from Lexington High School in Massachusetts, Lexington is the reigning champ. They won last year. Maybe that accounts for this. Zurag Jalil says that he spends his time contemplating his superiority over the inferior classes of the animal kingdom when it comes to playing chess. He hopes that somebody reading his biography in today's program will be someone of great influence and power because he would like to nominate himself as the next Secretary of Energy. Humble young man. And then there is Saish Rao of Illinois Math and Science Academy, who wishes that he becomes such a legend as a surgeon or a researcher in his own time that he will be choice Y in a multiple choice question read during the final round of the 2095 National Science Bowl. Nice legacy. And lastly, there's Kevin Lee of University High School in Irvine, California, who hopes, like a lot of you, to find a solution to the world's energy problems and the reason why the Lakers keep losing even though they outspend everyone else by a wide margin. Kevin, I understand your pain. We're about to get started here, and I'm quite fascinated by the fact that here we are. This is the Department of Energy. The Office of Science does a great job. I asked if there was a light here on the podium. They gave me one of these. Human power. It lasts for a couple seconds here. Thank you for that prop. All right. Before we start our competition, would like to recognize the Division Team Challenge winners. On Friday, all of the high school teams participated in the Division Team Challenge science activity. The number one ranked team from each of the 8 divisions is going to get $500 for science supplies for their schools, and we would like the winning teams to stand and be recognized when I call their names. Congratulations to all of you. Firstly, from the Arrhenius Division, the winner is the Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School of Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington, Kentucky, could you stand, please? $500 for your school. Well done. Next, the Brommery Division's winner is the Blue Valley West High School from Overland Park, Texas. Blue Valley, where are you? The Curie Division winner is from Austin, Texas. That is the Liberal Arts and Science Academy. Liberal Arts, $500 for you. Over there. The Darwin Division winner is in today's finals. The North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics from Durham, North Carolina. Where are you? We'll be seeing them on stage very shortly. The Einstein Division winner from Columbus, Mississippi is one of our longest playing members, the Mississippi School for Math and Science. Mississippi, where are you? Nice to have you guys back. The winner of the Fermi Division is Pascal High School from Fort Worth, Texas. Pascal, the 3rd Texas winner there. Where are you? Right there. Gentlemen, $500 for you. Nice job. 2 more winners. The Galileo Division winner is the Glastonbury High School team from Connecticut. Glastonbury, where are you? Over there in green. And lastly, the Hypatia Division winner hails from the Gatton Academy of Math and Science in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I hear some hoots and hollers. Where are they? There they are. Congratulations on a job well done. You know, for the past 13 years, National Science Bowl alumni have been coming here to the National Science Bowl and working as volunteers. You've probably seen them around. They do a number of things here. They serve as competition officials. Most importantly, they're role models. Hopefully you too will come back one day. This gets in your blood. And if you come back to Washington, maybe we'll put you to work. This year we have 23 alumni in attendance. 2 of them are up front. They'll be moderating this morning's questioning. 2 will be stage and rule judges, and several others will serve as judges throughout the room. Could we have all 23 of our National Science Bowl alumni please stand so we can give you a nice round of applause? Many of them up front here, right where they should be. If you want a testimonial to this, just look at the amount of service they've provided to us. On to the competition we go. We started with 46 middle schools and 69 high schools. We are down to the final 2 middle school teams. As Pat was saying, the Tacoma Park Middle School from nearby Silver Spring, which is undefeated in double elimination, and Creekside Middle School from Carmel, Indiana, with 1 loss in double elimination. In the high school competition, we have the North Carolina School for Science and Math, which is undefeated in double elimination. 1 loss, our other competitor, the team from Mira Loma. Let's wish all the teams good luck. I'm about to turn the microphone over now to our 2 moderators, Adam Matthews, who was here in 1995 and 1997, and Dean Jones, who came here back in 1992. Gentlemen, you always do a fantastic job. Take it away.
Thank you very much, David. Well, welcome all to the finals of the Middle School National Science Bowl competition. At this time, I'd like to welcome the 2 teams to the stage. First, our Team A, Creekside Middle School. Please come to the stage, Creekside. And playing against Creekside in our finals today will be Team B from Tacoma Park Middle School. Tacoma Park, please come to the stage. Okay, while the 2 teams get settled, just a few housekeeping announcements. First, can everyone please turn your cell phones off so we won't have any distractions during the match today? Please take a quick second to do that. And second, I ask that you guys all be very considerate during the competition today. You're welcome to play along silently in your head, but so as to avoid disturbing the contestants on stage, please don't say the answers out loud, talk to your neighbors. I know it's very tempting, you're all very excited, but please try to keep it silent inside your head, please, okay? Thank you very much. All right, so while we all get settled up stage and position the microphones, I think we'll introduce ourselves to you first, and then we'll test the buzzers and have the contestants introduce themselves to us. So we'll tell you about our officiating crew first. My name is Adam Matthews. I will be your science judge for this round. Like David said, I'm a Science Bowl alum. I was here in 95 and 97 from Punahou School in Honolulu, Hawaii. I went on to do my undergrad degree in biochemistry at Harvard College, a PhD in immunology at Harvard Medical School. I did a postdoc at MIT, and I'm now a professor of biology at Wellesley College.
My name is Dean Jens. I competed in 1992 and 93 here at Nationals from Ankeny High School in Ankeny, Iowa. I went to the University of Chicago where I studied math and physics. I went to graduate school in physics at Princeton, and then I worked as a computer programmer and worked in finance for a while, and now I'm a graduate student in economics at Rutgers University in New Jersey.
My name is Jora Jacoby. I'm an alumna from 98 and 99. I competed with Albuquerque Academy in the high school competition. I have my Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering from the California Institute of Technology, and I now am a firmware engineer working on smart grid technologies.
I'm Jenica Jacoby. I also competed in 98 with Albuquerque Academy with my sister Dora, and I will be helping to rules judge today. And I got my bachelor's in biology and chemistry and actually took the path toward law and an MBA, and now work for the city of Albuquerque, representing them in utility and telecommunications matters.
My name is Kane. I was here in 2005 representing Maui High School from Kahului, Hawaii. I went on to get my Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Engineering from MIT, and I now work for Microsoft. I will be your scorer and timekeeper.
Hi, I'm Cindy Dalton. I work at IBM. I'm going to be your timekeeper.
Okay, thank you very much. So now that we've told you about your officiating crew, we'd like to meet all of you and test the buzzers. So could we please start at the left side of the stage? We'll work our way across. Please buzz in, give us your name, your year in school, and your favorite area of science.
Go ahead.
Buzz in again, please.
I'm Asim from Creekside Middle School. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite field of science is corn.
A2.
I'm Melissa from Creekside. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite field of science is underwater basket weaving.
A Captain.
I'm Brendan. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subject in science is competitive underwater basket weaving.
A1.
I'm Anthony G. from Creekside, and my favorite field of science is competitive deep water underwater basket weaving.
Yes.
B1.
Hi, I'm Noah Singer. I'm in 7th grade at Tacoma Park Middle School, and my favorite field of science is computer science.
B Captain.
Hello, my name is David Wu. I go to Tacoma Park Middle School. I'm in 7th grade, and my favorite subject area of science is math.
B2.
Hi, I'm Anish. I go to Tacoma Park Middle School, and my favorite subject is biology.
B3. Sorry. Could you please start speaking to the microphone, B3, so we can hear you?
Hi, I'm Elliot Kinsel. I go to Tacoma Park Middle School. I'm in 7th grade, and I enjoy geology.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, welcome all to the finals. We're very excited to get this underway. Best of luck to both teams.
For all of the rounds this morning, we've decided the moderator will be recognizing you. We will be switching off which one is the moderator from one round to the next, but I will be the moderator for the first round. So I will be recognizing you. Be sure to wait until you're recognized before answering a toss-up question.
Are we all ready to go? Well, good luck to both teams. And without further ado, this is round 8, finals of the Middle School National Science Bowl competition.
Toss-up question 1, general science, short answer. A marine biologist who is a renowned specialist on chondrichthyes is scuba diving in the Pacific Ocean. For what type of organism would the biologist be looking? A2.
Sharks.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Sharks.
That is correct.
Please do speak to the microphones when you give your answers so we can hear you. Thank you.
Bonus question for Team A in general science, short answer. What forestry technique is used to reduce stand density and is most established method of forest management?
Seconds.
Subsistence.
The answer is selective thinning. Toss-up 2, physical science, multiple choice. Which of the following statements about vectors is not true? W, the magnitude of a vector corresponds to length. X, two-dimensional vectors have anywhere from 1 to 3 component vectors. Y, vectors with the same magnitude and direction are considered to be the same. Z, vector components run parallel to the coordinate axis. It has an interrupt by A Captain.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in physical science, multiple choice. What is the percent composition of carbon by mass in a 20-gram sample of methane? W, 63%. X, 75%. Y, 84%. Z, 92%.
Yes, he is 12. X.
That is correct. Toss-up 3, math, short answer. How many different squares can be formed that have each of their 4 vertices from among the 9 points on a 3x3 square geoboard? B Captain.
5.
That's not correct. A Captain.
14.
No, the correct answer is 6. Toss-up question 4, Earth and space, multiple choice. In what major ocean current are rogue waves most common? W, Agulhas, the western boundary current of the Indian Ocean. X, Brazil, the western boundary current of the South Atlantic. Y, California, the eastern boundary current of the North Pacific. Z, Kuroshio, the western boundary current of the North Pacific. A1.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in Earth and space, multiple choice. Due to transpolar drift, which of the following seas is likely to retain summer ice cover for the longest time? W, East Siberian. X, Chukchi. Y, Lincoln. Z, Beaufort.
X.
Wait, transpolar drift. X.
No, the answer is Y, Lincoln. Toss-up 5, life science multiple choice. Which of the following statements regarding the primary function of plant vascular tissue is correct? W, Xylem transports water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. X. Xylem transports sugars and water from the leaves to the roots. That is an interrupt by Team B2. Can speak it?
W.
W is correct. Your bonus question is in life science short answer. How many times must the Calvin cycle proceed to produce one glucose molecule?
Once.
No, the answer is 6. Toss-up question 6, physical science, multiple choice. Which of the following is true of diffractive scattering? W. The incident wave causes a creeping wave, reflected wave, and diffracted wave. X. The reflected wave is in phase with the creeping wave. Y. It can cause destructive interference. Z. A smaller opening creates a tighter outgoing wave. A. Captain.
X.
That's not correct. B3.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question for Team Y is in physical science short answer. What is the momentum in Newton seconds of a 1,200 gram object traveling at 30 meters per second for 45 seconds?
Seconds.
36.
That is correct. Toss-up 7, Earth and space multiple choice. If Arctic permafrost were to thaw, which of the following greenhouse gases would be released in large quantities? W, methane. X, nitrogen. That is an interrupt by B3.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in Earth and space multiple choice. The Tharsis region on Mars is located near the equator, spans an area of about 4,000 kilometers wide, and rises 10 kilometers above the planet's mean surface level. What would have happened if this volcanic region had formed significantly north or south of the equator? W, rotational re-equilibrium. X, translational re-equilibrium. Y, torque. Z, no change in rotational axis.
Z.
No, the answer is W. Toss-up 8, general science short answer. Given a Punnett square with heterozygous father, big H, little h, and a homozygous recessive mother, little h, what is the probability, that is an interrupt by B1.
1/2.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in general science multiple choice. A multicellular female sex organ containing an egg is found in which of the following groups of plants? W, bryophytes. X, pteridophytes. Y, gymnosperms. Z, algae.
Y.
No, the answer is W, bryophytes. Toss-up 9, life science multiple choice. Which of the following best describes an idiopathic disease? W, it is transmitted genetically. X, it has no known cause. Y, it is caused by medical treatment. Z, it is caused by trauma. A2.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in life science, short answer. In the 1950s, physicians at Johns Hopkins successfully started the first human cells grown in culture. This cell line, still alive today, has been instrumental in our understanding of disease and cellular biology. What is the name used by scientists when referring to these cells, and what was the full name of the woman from whom they were taken?
Seconds.
Stem cells.
The cells are called HeLa cells, which is derived from a contraction of the name of the woman, Henrietta Lacks. Toss-up question 10, physical science multiple choice. A non-volatile solute is dissolved in water to make a solution. Which of the following would typically be higher in the solution than in pure water? W, Boiling point. That is an interrupt. A, Captain.
W.
W, boiling point is correct. Your bonus question is in physical science multiple choice. You hear two airplane engines, each at a sound level of 110 decibels. The threshold of pain is 120 decibels for the standard human ear. Which of the following best represents the total sound level of the two planes with respect to you? W, exactly 110 decibels. X, greater than 110 decibels but below the pain threshold. Y, slightly above the 120 decibel pain threshold. Z, exactly 220 decibels.
Seconds.
W.
No, the answer is X. Toss-up 11, math, short answer. For the function f of x equals x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x, what is the product of the zeros? A1.
0.
That is correct. Bonus question in math, multiple choice. In an experiment, you are trying to separate salt from a solution of water by evaporating the water. The volume of the solution is 4.5 liters, which contains 80% water and 20% salt. How much water must be evaporated for the solution to be 70% water? W, 1.25, X, 1.5, Y, 1.75, Z, 2.
$1.5. X.
That is correct.
And that is the half. Score at the half is Creekside Middle School 44, Tacoma Park Middle School 26. We'll now take a 2-minute break.
We do a bunch of those questions.
Okay. All right. So again, reminder to speak into the mic when you're answering the questions, and reminder to everyone else to be quiet. So we finished question 11, and so we will begin the next half with toss-up number 12, which is an Earth and space short answer. Typically, SP arrival intervals from a minimum of how many seismic stations are required to uniquely locate the that is an interrupt by A2.
3.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in Earth and space, multiple choice. The presence of graupel in mountain snowpack is likely to do which of the following? W, enhance layer bonding, stabilizing the snowpack. X, reduce the risk of late season avalanches. Y, inhibit bonding, destabilizing the snowpack. Z, have little effect on snowpack stability.
X.
No, the answer is Y. Toss-up 13, energy, multiple choice. If an incandescent light uses 60 watts of energy to produce a given amount of light, approximately how many watts of energy are used by an LED light to produce the same amount of light? W, 7, X, 14, as an interrupt by B3.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in energy, short answer. In electric heat pumps, a coefficient of performance, COP, is defined as the ratio of heat delivered by the heat pump to the electricity used by the compressor relative to a conventional electrical resistance heater. Assuming an electric resistance system has a COP of 1, what is a reasonable COP for an air source heat pump?
Five.
No, that's too high for us to accept. We can accept anything from 2.5 to 4, so somewhat lower. Toss-up question 14, life science, short answer. Name the locations in the cell where RNA and ribosomal subunits, respectively, are made. Team B2.
Nucleolus.
That is not correct. A1.
Ribosomal nucleolus, RNA, ribosome.
No, the ribosomal is nucleolus, but the RNA is in the nucleus. Toss-up question 15, general science multiple choice. Which of the following is a list of monosaccharides? W, sucrose, lactose, fructose. X, sucrose, maltose, galactose. Y, glucose, galactose, fructose. That is an interrupt by A1.
Y.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in general science. Short answer. What is the term for the mechanism through which plants can exude water from their leaves?
All right, go.
5 seconds.
Transpiration.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is guttation. Toss-up 16, physical science multiple choice. Radioactive decay proceeds according to which of the following? W, zero-order kinetics. X, first-order kinetics. Y, second-order kinetics. Z, third-order kinetics. A, captain.
W.
No, that's not correct. B3.
X.
X, first-order kinetics is correct. Your bonus question is in physical science. Short answer. What are the names of the two ions formed when nitric acid is mixed with barium hydroxide in a neutralization reaction?
Seconds.
Water and
That's incorrect. The correct answer is barium 2+ and nitrate. Toss-up 17, math multiple choice. The exterior of a cube is painted. The cube is then cut in half along each axis, forming 8 cubes with half of the edge length of the original cube. What fraction of the surface? That is an interrupt by B captain.
1/4.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread it for Team A. The exterior of a cube is painted. The cube is then cut in half along each surface, forming 8 cubes with half of the edge length of the original cube. What fraction of the surface area of the set of smaller cubes is unpainted? That is an interrupt by A3.
1/2.
Z 1/2 is correct. Your bonus question is in math. Short answer. A 20-sided fair die is rolled twice. What is the probability of rolling 2 distinct prime numbers?
Okay, so there are 8 prime numbers.
Sometimes it's 42 over 400. Over 200.
5 seconds.
Wait, 8 primes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
21 over 200.
No, the correct answer is 7 over 50. Toss-up question 18, energy multiple choice. Perfectly elastic collisions are assumed in an ideal gas. Which of the following changes would cause a gas to behave less like an ideal gas? W, increase in volume. X, increase in pressure. Y, increase in temperature. That is an interrupt by B1.
X.
That is correct. Your bonus question is in energy. Short answer. Polonium-210 is a radioactive isotope. If 6.25% of polonium-210 remains after 20 days, what is its half-life in days?
Five days.
That is correct. Toss-up 19, life science multiple choice. During what stages of cellular respiration does carbon dioxide production occur? W, glycolysis and Krebs cycle. X, Krebs cycle only. Y, Krebs cycle and oxidation of pyruvate to acetyl-CoA. Z, electron transport. That is an interrupt by A captain.
D.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I will reread for Team B. During what stages of cellular respiration does carbon dioxide production occur? W, glycolysis and Krebs cycle. X, Krebs cycle only. Y, Krebs cycle and oxidation of pyruvate to acetyl-CoA. Z, electron transport chain. B2.
X.
No, the correct answer is Y. Toss-up question 20, general science multiple choice. Cotton belongs to what family? W, Leguminosae. X, Cruciferae. Y, Solanaceae. Z, Malvaceae. Is that B3?
W.
That's not correct. A2.
Y.
No, the correct answer is Z. Toss-up 21, physical science multiple choice. Which of these elements commonly forms an ion that is isoelectronic with O2-? W, neon. X, sulfur. Y, aluminum. Z, that is an interrupt by B2.
Y.
Y, aluminum is correct. Your bonus question is in physical science, short answer. When a potato chip is burned in a calorimeter, it makes the temperature of 125 grams of water increase by 80 degrees Celsius. How many kilocalories are in the potato chip?
.01.
No, the correct answer is 10. Toss-up 22, math, short answer. What is the coefficient of the x squared y cubed term of the expansion of open quantity 2x minus y closed quantity to the fifth? B, Captain.
-20.
That is not correct. A3.
-40.
That is correct. Bonus question for Team A in math, short answer. What is the sum of all of the positive integers less than 100 that are divisible by 6?
I got 816. 816.
Time.
816.
I'm sorry you were too late, but you were correct, but no points. Toss-up 23, Earth and space, short answer. What is the equation used to determine the degree of internal differentiation of a celestial body? A, Captain.
42,321.
That is incorrect. B1.
Kepler's second law.
The answer is moment of inertia equals inertia over mass times radius squared.
And that is the match. So congratulations, Creekside Middle School. Creekside, final score 64 at Creekside Middle School, 56 for Tacoma Park Middle School. Both Creekside Middle School and Tacoma Park Middle School now have one loss. We will proceed to round number 9 to determine the champion of the Middle School National Science Bowl. We'll take a quick 2-minute break.
And on that first question, I could kind of tell that she had said the right answer, but I wanted to encourage her to say Yeah, okay. That's true, actually, because of the Okay, yeah. Yeah, because of the setup, maybe that.
So I'll still say, yeah, so you recognize them.
Okay.
So I'll say incorrect.
Yep. We're hearing everything fine, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Please take your seats, and we will begin round 9 as soon as we can. I'd like to remind everyone that recent research shows that cell phones cause cancer, but only if left on during Science Bowl matches. So be sure to take the appropriate precautions. Are the students up here able to hear the timekeeper when she says 5 seconds? Okay.
Not really.
She doesn't have a microphone, so certainly the audience can't hear, but she'll try to speak up, and hopefully the competitors at least will be able to hear.
Okay. Well, congratulations again to Creekside and Tacoma Park. You each have one loss, so this is for all the marbles here. This is the finals of the middle school.
And we've decided that I will be recognizing you even though I'm science judge.
Yeah, so in this match we switched. So I will be moderating. I'll be determining if your answer is correct or incorrect, but the science judge, Dean, will be recognizing you in this match. Okay? Do you have any questions before we get started? Well, good luck to both teams. Without further ado, this is double elimination round number 9. Toss-up question number 1 is in life science, and it is short answer. Until recently, researchers thought that monitor lizards killed their prey not only with the bite itself, but by introducing septic bacteria into the victim's body. Evidence now suggests that monitor lizards may possess venom glands. This adds the monitor lizard to a very short list of venomous lizards that includes the Mexican beaded lizard and what other lizard of the American Southwest?
A captain.
Komodo dragon.
That's incorrect.
B3.
Speckled lizard.
Sorry, it's actually the Gila monster. Toss-up number 2 is an energy multiple choice. The enzymes used in glycolysis are heavily regulated depending on the cell's metabolic needs. High levels of which of the following would lead the cell to turn off glycolysis? W, glucose, X, ATP, Y, AMP, Z, insulin.
B3.
W.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
A1.
Z.
Sorry, it's actually X, ATP. Toss-up question number 3 is in Earth and space, and it is multiple choice. During the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, it was observed that marine microbes degraded many components of the released oil. Which of the following compounds would you expect to best resist microbial degradation? W, propane, X, hexadecane, Y, butane, Z, naphthalene.
A captain.
X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
B1.
W.
Sorry, it's actually Z, naphthalene. Toss-up question number 4 is in math, and it is short answer. Functions f of x and g of x are respectively even and odd. Is the function h of x equals f of x divided by g of x even, odd, or neither?
A captain.
Odd.
That is correct. And your math bonus question is short answer. In a right triangle with acute angle A, the tangent of A equals 7/24. Providing your answer as a fraction, what is sine of A minus cosine of A?
Negative 17/25.
That is correct. Toss-up question number 5, physical science, multiple choice. Which of the following statements about distance and speed is not true? W, instantaneous speed is the magnitude of instantaneous velocity. X, distance and speed can be positive or negative. Y, interrupt.
B1.
X.
Is correct. And your physical science bonus question is short answer. By number, match each of the reflective scattering, me, simple, and rally with one of the following three scenarios. 1, an object's dimensions are much smaller than the wavelength. 2, an object's dimensions are comparable to the wavelength. 3, an object's dimensions are much larger than the wavelength.
Mean 2, simple 1, valley 3.
Sorry, you switched simple and rally. Simple was 3, rally was 1. Toss-up 6, general science, multiple choice. What is a term for plants that are adapted to dry habitats? W, xerophyte, X, halophyte. Interrupt.
A2.
W.
Is correct. And your general science bonus question is multiple choice. The genus Hepatica is associated with which of the following? W, ferns, X, liverworts, Y, mosses, Z, gymnosperms.
This one, gymnosperms.
X.
Liverworts is correct. Toss-up 7, life science, multiple choice. In the pairs listed below, which fish is not accurately matched with its mode of reproduction? W, coelacanth, ovoviviparous. X, surf perch, viviparous. Y, manta ray, viviparous. Z, lamprey, oviparous.
B2.
Y.
Is correct. And your life science bonus question is multiple choice. The Australian box jellyfish can cause cardiovascular collapse and death and produces one of the most deadly toxins known. In December of 2012, a group of Australian researchers reported that the administration of a common mineral could delay cardiac arrest in mice. What mineral might someday be administered to humans following a potentially deadly box jellyfish sting? W, magnesium, X, cobalt, Y, zinc, Z, copper.
W.
I'm sorry, it was actually zinc. Toss-up number 8 is an energy multiple choice. The geophysical model of Earth's shape, the geoid, is a surface of which of the following? W, equal elevation. X, maximum smoothness. Y, equal gravitational potential energy. Z, best fit sphere to sea level.
B2.
X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
A1.
D.
Sorry, it's actually Y, equal gravitational potential energy. Toss-up 9, math short answer. 3 couples have purchased tickets to a play at Ford's Theater. Their seats are next to one another in a single row. If each couple sits side by side, interrupt.
A1.
48.
Is correct. And your math bonus is short answer. A standard 6-sided die is rolled twice. What is the probability of rolling exactly 1 6?
Isn't it 10? Yeah, 10. Yeah, 40, 5 12s, 5 12s. No, 5 18s. 5 18s.
Is correct. Toss-up 10, Earth and space, short answer. Very long baseline interferometry, VLBI, is an astronomical technique used to accurately measure the motion of tectonic plates. Identify the specific fixed radio sources used in this technique.
A2.
Satellites.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
B1.
Hotspots.
Sorry, it's actually quasars. Toss-up 11, physical science, short answer. John Dalton, J.J. Thomson, and Ernest Rutherford all proposed atomic models. By number, match each scientist with a description of the model named for him. 1, electrons are scattered throughout the atom. 2, atoms are solid, invisible particles. 3, interrupt.
A captain.
Dalton is 2, J.J. Thomson is 1, and Rutherford is 3.
That is correct. And your bonus question in physical science is multiple choice. Rubies can fluoresce by emitting red light after absorbing which of the following types of electromagnetic radiation? W, ultraviolet, X, infrared, Y, microwave, Z, radio wave.
absorb. So.
W
is correct. Toss-up 12, general science, multiple choice. The operculum is used to describe a wide range of physical structures in many biological organisms. What is one known function of the operculum in animals? W, pumps water over the gills. X, cleanses the blood of toxins. Y, detects changes in water pressure. Z, stores urine until excreted.
B2.
W.
Is correct. And your general science bonus question is short answer. Healthy humans have many bacteria living on or in them. What is the approximate ratio of human to bacterial cells in most humans?
One over 100,000.
Sorry, the correct answer is 1 human cell to 10 bacterial cells. Toss-up 13 is an energy multiple choice. One of the maximum power point tracking techniques employed in renewable energy systems is the perturb and observe algorithm, which compares what measurement at 2 different instants in time. W, power. X, resistance. Y, conductance. Z, current.
B2.
X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
A1.
W.
Power is correct. And your bonus in energy is short answer. Assume that the average solar incidence is 100 megawatts per square kilometer and that the area of the United States is 10 million square kilometers. The amount of electrical energy used by the US population per year, 4,000 terawatt hours, would represent how many hours of sunlight on the US?
Four times, yeah, 4 million.
4 million.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is 4. Toss-up 14, life science, multiple choice. Which of the following animals is a ricochettal mammal? W, kiwi. X, guinea pig. Y, mink. Z, jerboa.
A1.
X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
B2.
Z.
Is correct. And your life science bonus question is multiple choice. A few species of frogs can tolerate large volumes of body ice, meaning their tissues actually freeze. They accomplish this by producing and accumulating cryoprotectants. Which of the following pairs of substances are used as cryoprotectants by some frog species? W, hyaluronic acid and glycogen. X, glucose and glycerol. Y, chylomicrons and glycerol. Z, glucose and triglycerides.
Y.
Sorry, it was actually X, glucose and glycerol. That is the half. The score at the half is Creekside Middle School 60, Tacoma Park 16. We've gone through 14 questions and we'll now take a 2-minute break. Okay, thank you very much. If we're all in our seats and ready to go, I think we'll resume. Do we have any substitutions at the half? Use buzzing and test your buzzer, please. A3. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we went through 14 questions in the first half. We have 11 questions to go. If both teams are ready, we'll resume with question number 15. It's a toss-up in math, short answer. Find the product of 84 and 96.
A captain.
8084.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
B captain.
8464.
Sorry, it's actually 8064. Toss-up 16, physical science, multiple choice. Which of the following is not a force-carrying particle? W, photon. X, gluon. Y, positron. Interrupt.
B1.
Y.
Is correct. And your bonus in physical science is multiple choice. The photosphere is the lowest and coolest layer of the stellar atmosphere. The photosphere is in which of the following locations? W, within the stellar core. X, between the stellar core and the radiation zone. Y, between the radiation zone and convection zone. Z, above the convection zone.
Z.
is correct. Toss-up 17, general science, multiple choice. Which of the following will decrease water density? W, increased salinity, X, decreased temperature, Y, decreased pressure, Z, decreased volume.
A1.
Y.
Is correct. And your bonus question in general science is short answer. The third base pair in a codon has mutated. However, the correct amino acid is still retrieved by the tRNA molecule. What name is used to describe the variation frequently observed in a codon's third position?
Frame shift.
5 seconds.
Translocation.
Sorry, the answer is wobble. Toss-up 18, life science, multiple choice. Which of the following occurs when carbon dioxide levels are low in the leaf and the Calvin cycle cannot proceed efficiently? W, light-independent reactions. X, shutting down photosynthesis. Y, photorespiration. Interrupt.
B1.
W.
Is incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A. Toss-up life science, multiple choice. Which of the following occurs when carbon dioxide levels are low in the leaf and the Calvin cycle cannot proceed efficiently? W, light-independent reactions. X, shutting down photosynthesis. Y, photorespiration. Z, cellular respiration.
A1.
Z.
Sorry, it's actually Y, photorespiration. Toss-up 19 is in Earth and space, short answer. Observations of the surface of Saturn's moon, Enceladus, indicate a visible geometric albedo as high as 1.4. Why does Enceladus have an albedo greater than 1?
B3.
Ice.
I'm sorry, once again, please.
It has ice.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
A captain.
Has a gas atmosphere.
Sorry, it's also incorrect. Correct answer is anisotropic backscattering. Toss-up 20, physical science, short answer. If two non-zero vectors have a scalar product of 0, what term describes the orientation of the two vectors with respect to each other?
A1.
Orthogonal.
Is correct. And your bonus in physical science is short answer. Sound B produces 4 times as much power as sound A. What is the difference in decibels expressed to one significant figure?
Seconds.
10.
Sorry, it's actually 6. Toss-up 21 for both teams, math, short answer. What are the x-coordinates of the points of intersection of the circle of radius 1 centered at the origin and the line with equation y equals x?
A captain.
Negative root 2 over 2, negative root 2 over 2, and root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
B captain.
Root 2 over 2 and negative root 2 over 2.
That is correct. We asked for just the x-coordinates, and you gave the points. Bonus math short answer. Was the length of a space diagonal of a right rectangular prism with dimensions of 8 by 10 by 12?
Seconds.
2 root 74.
Sorry, it's actually 2 root 77. Toss-up 22 is in life science, multiple choice. During photosynthesis, how are ATP molecules generated? W, the Calvin cycle. X, chemiosmosis. Y, the splitting of interrupt.
A3.
X.
Is correct. And your life science bonus is short answer. What is the most abundant enzyme on Earth? And in what process is it used?
Seconds. Time.
correct answer was RUBP carboxylase and the Calvin cycle. Toss-up 23, general science, short answer. In 2004, the United States banned longline sword fishing off the Pacific coast to help multiple endangered species of what aquatic reptile?
A2.
Sea snake.
That's incorrect.
B1.
Salamander.
Sorry, it's actually the sea turtle. Toss-up 24 is Earth and space, short answer. The radii of distant planets can be measured from images taken by spacecraft by exploiting what phenomenon?
A captain.
Doppler shift.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
B1.
General relativity.
Sorry, it's star occultations. Toss-up 25, physical science, multiple choice. According to the no-hair theorem, which of the following is not one of the three independent physical properties of black holes? W, linear momentum, X, mass, Y, angular momentum. Interrupt.
B3.
Z.
Sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for
A1.
W.
linear momentum is correct. And your bonus question in physical science is multiple choice. Three resistors, A, B, and C, of resistances 1, 2, and 3 ohms respectively, provide all of the resistance within a circuit. How can they be positioned to provide a total resistance of 2 3/4 ohms? W, A and C in parallel with B in series. X, A and B in parallel with C in series. Y, A, B, and C in parallel. Z, A, B, and C in series.
W.
W is correct. And that is the match. Final score, Creekside Middle School 84, 94, Tacoma Park Middle School 34. Let's have a hand for both teams, and let's congratulate our 2013 National Science Bowl Middle School champions, Creekside Middle School. Congratulations, Creekside. Thank you, middle school teams. You can go back to your seats, and we're now going to take a quick 2-minute break before we resume with the finals of the 2013 High School National Science Bowl. 2-minute break.
Before we present these final awards, first would like to recognize the sites that have hosted those regional Science Bowl events for the past 10 and 20 years. These representatives, we gave them plaques Friday morning to share with their colleagues back home. This would not take place without the cooperation of those regional labs. Would like for the representatives from each of these organizations to stand at their seats, and I know you'll express your appreciation to them. Our 10-year awardees, we have 2 of them. First, the Hawaii Regional Science Bowl, represented by Colleen Murakami. Hawaii, where is she? Thank you. And another 10-year awardee, the Southside High School in Arkansas, represented by Josh Adams. Thank you, Josh. And we have 5 centers that have been with us for 20 years, hosting regional competitions. They are the DOA Strategic Petroleum Reserve, represented by Christopher Johnson. Christopher, thank you. The Kansas City plant, represented by Myra Everett. Miss Everett. She's got a lot of fans out there. Our next awardee for 20 years, Pacific Northwest National Laboratory and Site Office, with Beth Perry. Miss Beth Perry. And we've got 2 20-year awardees out west, the Western Area Power Administration, Arizona region, represented by Tammy Kobos. Tammy? And lastly, the Western Area Power Administration, South Dakota region, by Lila Vassilar. Lila, thank you. And now the presentation of the trophies to the top 3 middle school teams. Before we do that, the top 8 middle school teams, you know who you are, will receive $1,000 for your school's science departments. All 8 of our final middle school teams, could you stand up so we could recognize you? Of our 46 schools, the elite competitors, thank you all. Join me first in congratulating the 3rd place team this year, last year's National Middle School champion, the team from Hopkins Junior High in Fremont, California. Hopkins, where are you? Thank you. Our 3rd place team receiving a very nice trophy here from Pat Damer. A real tribute to your skill that you came 3rd place this year, 1st place last year. An outstanding team. Hopkins Junior High from Fremont, California. Thank you very much. And now what a game they played. Undefeated coming into today, and we can see why they were here in the finals. Our 2nd place team from nearby Silver Spring, the team from Tacoma Park Middle School. Here they come in their white shirts, Anish and John and David and Elliot and Noah and Miss Rebecca Epling. This is their 6th year competing, and as Miss Epling says, this is as close as they've come. She'll get them next year. The team from Tacoma Park. The rest of you got airplane tickets to come here. They got a Metro fare card. Thank you, Tacoma Park. We'll see you next time. And our 1st place team, the National Science Bowl champion for the middle schools, in only their 2nd year of competition, the team from Carmel, Indiana, Creekside Middle School. Anthony, Asim, Melissa, Caleb, Brendan, and Carmen Hamashek, their coach. Congratulations on a job well done. Ms. Hamashek tells me that it was hard to keep these guys fed, and you can see why. Congratulations, Creekside, our national champion for the middle schools.